Just imagine that dot is everything the human race has ever learned until this moment.
On screen, we witness the Flash's relationships play out from start to finish. The build-up of the eventual relationship between Barry and Iris has to be one of the best romance stories on the show thus far. Also, we are often fooled when it comes to the actors' real ages. Some cast members are hired to play characters 5 to 10 years older than they are. Other times, networks will hire older actors to play teenagers or young adults. Although we get to watch on-screen romances play out, fans are also very curious about the Flash's cast members' real-life partners, and just how old the cast members really are. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Danielle Panabaker as Caitlin Snow. Danielle Panabaker plays Dr. Caitlin Snow, aka Killer Frost, in The Flash. Dr. Snow is an incredibly intelligent engineer who works at the Star Labs, along with many of her fellow castmates. One normal day at the lab, the particle accelerator explodes, in turn transforming Dr. Caitlin Snow into an evil villain, otherwise known as Killer Frost, who has cryokinetic abilities. Panabaker is a relatively well-known actress and has starred in many familiar films and TV shows. She even became a director in an episode of The Flash. The actress was born on September the 19th in 1987, making her 33 years old. Not only is Danielle married, but she is also a mother. Back in 2017, she shared a very happy photo of her and her new husband, Hayes Robbins, on social media. The pair have been happily married for the past 3 years, and only recently, in April 2020, welcomed their first child together. It was reported she had to try and hide her baby bump during season 6 of the filming of The Flash. The couple haven't shared any pictures of their new baby, but we can only assume they are loving the parent life. Danielle Nicolette as Cecily Horton. Danielle Nicolette used to be a recurring character, making appearances here and there. But after her big role in season 4, she was upped to a regular cast member of The Flash. On the show, Nicolette plays Cecily Horton, who ends up becoming the chief of the Central City Police Station. Horton is known to be a tough character, but with an undeniable sweet side. If you haven't watched the series yet, then here's your warning. I'm about to drop a spoiler. Horton becomes the love interest of Joe West, but don't worry, she is fully aware of Barry and his superhuman crew. Danielle Nicolette is married to Mike Cussman, a builder and designer. Right before meeting her significant other, she told reporters that she was taking a break from men because she didn't want to end up with a bad one. Soon after this, she met her now hubby, Mike. Nicolette was born on November the 24th, 1973, making her 47 years old. She definitely does not look 47 and has aged very gracefully. Tom Cavanaugh as Harrison Wells and Eobard Thawne. Tom Cavanaugh is a master at playing multiple roles. In The Flash, he is first known as Harrison Wells, who is the director of the Star Labs and helps Barry Allen with his powers. Later on in the series, the other characters find out that Harrison Wells is actually Eobard Thawne, a supervillain also known as the Reverse Flash. Sadly, it has been reported that Cavanaugh is finished with The Flash. It has not been confirmed, but he took to Instagram sharing a photo with a caption that seemed to back up these claims. We don't blame Tom for wanting to take a break. The actor was born October 26, 1963, making him 57 years old. He's probably ready to just spend time with his wife, Maureen Grice, and their 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. It is time for this family man to settle down. Candace Patton as Iris West. A staple character in The Flash is Candace Patton, who plays the beloved Iris West. Fans love Patton for her strong yet sweet personality as Iris West, Barry Allen's wife in the series. Iris West is the daughter of Joe West and was raised by him alongside Barry Allen when Joe took him in. Almost raised like a brother and sister, Iris and Barry started to grow closer and closer as they grew up, eventually starting a romantic relationship and marrying soon after. We have to specify, they aren't related in any sort of way. The actress has become well known for her lead role in The Flash, but she also has a colorful personal life. Although she has never dated anyone publicly as far as we know, recently she made headlines for allegedly having an affair with former NBA player J.R. Smith. However, she never commented on the situation and remained silent, waiting for it to blow over. Oh, and we almost forgot to mention, she was born the 24th of June, 1988, making her 32 years old today. Chris Klein, or Orland Dwyer, Cicada? Chris Klein is shown as Orland Dwyer in The Flash. Dwyer's main motive was to wipe out all metahumans, but thankfully, Flash defeated him in Season 5, and he hasn't reappeared since. Klein is an extremely well-known actor, most famous for his role on American Pie, where he played one of the 5 main characters. But what about his personal life and age? Chris Klein was born on March 14, 1979, making the actor 41 years old today. He also used to date famous actress Katie Holmes, even proposing to her at some point in their relationship. Sadly, they separated soon after this. However, now he is happily married to his wife, Lena Rose, and they are raising 2 beautiful children of their own. Carlos Valdez as Cisco Ramon. The character Cisco Ramon is played by Carlos Valdez. Ramon is considered very intelligent and definitely the brains of the group. He is responsible for creating numerous different gadgets the team uses, including his iconic red suit. At the Star Labs, he is the engineer responsible for the mechanics, and although he is 90% brains, many science puns will slip out throughout the series. Valdez was born on April 20th, 1989, making him 31 years old today. Although we don't know a lot about Valdez's personal interests, here's a fun fact. He can actually play multiple instruments and excellently, might we add. He refrains from sharing too much personal information with his followers. Whether he is single or in a relationship, nobody knows. Grant Gustin as Barry Allen. Grant Gustin is otherwise known as Barry Allen, aka The Flash. That was a mouthful, but we all know him. Barry Allen becomes a forensic scientist in order to help his father out of prison. His father was sentenced to life in prison for the death of his wife, Barry's mother, by a bizarre figure. One seemingly normal day, Allen gets struck by lightning during the infamous particle accelerator explosion at the Star Labs and suddenly gains the ability of super speed, making him the Flash. Gustin is relatively young compared to his co-stars. He was born January 14, 1990, making Gustin 30 years old today. We can also report he is happily married to his wife, Andrea Toma. They tied the knot around 2 years ago, and judging by their Instagrams, they are very happy together. One fun fact about their engagement, when Grant proposed, Andrea thought he was joking. It took her a while to realize it was real. Keinan Lonsdale as Wally West, aka Kid Flash. We're all aware of Kid Flash, Joe's son. He is a troublemaker with attitude issues, always ready with some clever response. The disobedient kid who is always causing issues. You may also recognize Lonsdale from other films and TV series. He is featured in huge films such as the Divergent series, Love, Simon, and more. Recently, the actor came out on social media letting his followers know that he is bisexual, but does not want to put any label on his sexuality. Lonsdale loves to spread positivity and love through his social platforms and always preaches about being authentically you all the time. There are no reports of Lonsdale in any kind of relationship right now, but we wish him the best with finding love. Jesse L. Martin as Joe West. Last but certainly not least on our list is Jesse L. Martin, otherwise known as Joe West. Martin was born on January the 18th, 1969, making him 51 years old today. Martin plays one of the most beloved characters on the show. He was one of the people who knew Barry's secret from the very beginning. Joe always helped Barry, not only to defeat any enemies, but he also gave him a place to stay and raised him as his own alongside his daughter, Iris West. Joe West even helps Barry navigate his growing feelings for Iris. Although Martin often plays leading characters, just like his lead role in Law & Order, he remains very private about his personal life. As far as anyone knows, the actor has never been married or dated anyone and made it public knowledge. He tries to keep everything very private, and we don't blame him. It must be tough having everyone in your business all the time. 9 years ago, he spoke about his personal life, saying, "My life now is out looking for a lady. Failing that, I'm willing to settle for a dog. I'm now obsessed with finding myself the right dog." We hope since then, he has found the perfect furry companion and a nice lady to settle down with. That's all we have for today. The Flash has quickly become a hit TV series among millions of fans worldwide. We are all eager to see what will play out in this upcoming season. All actors embody their own characters so well, it's hard to separate them from their real-life personas. It's always very interesting to get a deeper insight into their personal lives and relationships. We hope you've enjoyed today's video.